Hi, good evening. This is Jennifer Fusaro. I am going to present my theoretical support for health and wellness and my lesson plan strategies. Um, I wrote two great lesson plans on one third grade lesson and an adult lesson plan. My adult lesson plan's topic was how to be still in chaotic times. Research-based strategies that I used were from explain, elicit, elaborate, engage, explore, extend, and elaborate. So I used those strategies to plan an adult health lesson plan for this topic. And I spread it out so that there was a lot of hands-on activities, getting them engaged into the idea of why we're going to talk about this topic, and then show them some tools that would help them and keep people, in their mood calm, and how to stay healthy throughout their day and through work and school and for every other situation that they have around them. So there were some theorists that I followed their theorists that have assisted me to help plan and deliver the instruction effectively. The three theorists that I have followed were John Dewey, because his philosophy resonates with the third grade lesson on anger. And I also used Lev Vygotsky's approach, because he talked about zone of proximal development. So I thought that would be helpful. What can be done with assistance and students' current understanding of what can be done independently. So what can it be done with the teacher? What can be done by themselves? Assessment, in the class discussions, and so forth. And what can't be done even with help. So thinking about the lesson plan, what students might need, complete visuals to get more knowledge on the topic. And we also have the wonderful Erickson's stages of psychosocial development that was really helpful for my third grade lesson plan and the adult lesson plans, because I was able to approximately see where people might be in their age and development and stage, and then it had a description of the task of where they might be. So like a third grade level, where would they be? Which stage would they be at? Elementary was competence versus inferiority, and of course there's the 8 stages that have a healthy that are healthy should pass through these stages. So I had a guide to help me plan out that lesson. And each stage, a person will find new challenges and hopefully succeed through them. So I liked Erickson's stages, because when we connect, we thrive. So, and that's why I chose these theorists. Which educational theorists did I choose and draw from? I already said my 3. And how do the theories assist you setting learners up for the best outcomes? Well, by having these theorists like zone of proximal development and seeing the stages, I'm able to plan ahead for the lesson and start where they're developmentally ready, physically, socially, and emotionally, especially for the third grade lesson on anger. The adult lesson plan and how to be still in chaotic times, I took in consideration that everyone could be at different stages in their life as far as their practice with meditation and understanding where their feelings are coming from. So I used that mood meter to kind of mold the class and engage the class together, and explain that identifying their feelings is important to calm themselves in their day and any time, and I showed them how to make that. We also had a nice general video that described what materials that they could use at home, and worksheets to help them succeed in labeling their moods and showing them how to meditate and calm themselves during stressful times. So there was a lot in there, a lot of tools given in the adult lesson plan. And then they had their project, which is hands-on. So we used explore, extend, and elaborate, giving them hands-on projects to peers. And if I were to do this virtually, an adult health lesson plan, they would be able to engage virtually, doing it at home, following the same lesson plan. And how do you enhance your ability to manage the classroom settings? I think just having students participate a lot, talking about their situation, how they can relate, how the mood meter may help, creating their own mood meter. And in my third grade lesson, learning about anger and how it could be masked. Like we might see ourselves angry, but there might be other feelings underneath that are acting out as anger that are actually not. So it could be sad, but acting out in anger, and just explaining to them that there's just more than one emotion, and digging deep into it and letting them create their own mask and write down their own feelings and explain things to their friends, peers. A lot of student engagement in my third grade health lesson plan. Again, my 3 theorists that I followed were John Dewey, Lev Vygotsky, and Erickson's stages that I followed to make this a very well-rounded lesson plan. Even in the extended activity, my professor said that we liked how I used engaging activities and assessments, journal entries to collect data, and students' masks. It was very creative, and we liked how creative it could be. And based on the 3 theorists, it feel like the adult lesson plan was successful, and just showing you that there's signs you might need to take a health break. And I have a nice little side clip here that tells us about all we need. You've been getting sick, or you feel overwhelmed and depleted, just acknowledging where you're at to get help and give yourself some help. And I really like the Erickson stages and this poster here, giving a lot of visuals in the classroom, are very helpful to students. These are my references that I used to complete this project. And again, my name's Jennifer Fusaro. I hope you like this presentation and I've answered all your questions. And let's get labeling our feelings and acknowledging them and understanding where they come from so that we have them tamed. And there you go. That's it. Thank you very much.